You know, so many people, when they hear about the city of Miami, they think about the beach, the city, the lights, really a place to be seen and go lose yourself. But what we believe and know is that Miami is not just going to be a place where people go lose themselves, but actually it's going to be a place where they can find themselves.
There really only is one Miami. I mean, you can find something to do here on every night of the week. It's paradise. There's this beautiful diversity at every turn and this adventurous spirit of finding and seeing what's new. But out of the 3 million people that live here, 9 out of 10 people don't have a Jesus-centered faith community. And what this tells me is that people here are dying for a movement that will unite them, they'll keep them from wandering, but direct them into their purpose.
I think what excites me about Miami is the opportunity. We're at a point in history like never before where people are looking for purpose and meaning. They're not looking for some type of event or emotional experience, but they're looking for an encounter with truth. And that's exactly what Collab.Church has to offer.
Collab.Church is not just a pop-up experience. Collab is literally short for collaborative. And we are a collaborative movement that is pulling people in from all diversities and walks of life to unite them under the name of Jesus, to love, lead, and launch people into the destiny that God has for them.
Miami is like no place on the planet. Literally, the best way to describe it is it's a collection of just urban islands. Like, you could take a 5-minute drive down any direction and it feels like you've gone through 4 different countries. But what I love about that is in this place where there's just compressed diversity everywhere, is it reminds me of heaven. Literally, all tribes, all people, all nations gathered in one place.
Miami is one of the largest cities in America with one of the largest populations, and there's very little land or building space here, and it makes absolutely no sense to plant a church here. So we heard it's super expensive, we heard that it's a graveyard for church plants, and it's one of the darkest and hardest cities in America to reach. And everything that we would do here would require a miracle. And we said, we want to be a part of that.
You know, I've come to realize there's 2 types of group in Miami. There's one, the group that's arrived. They're living the life, they found the job and success, but if they're honest, down deep, they're missing something big. And then there's the second group, those that are just fighting to survive, hoping they don't slip through the sands of time. The beauty of Collab.Church is we have the answer for both. We have the revelation that Jesus is our foundation, a life that we can build our life upon. And we also have a community of some of the most encouraging, life-giving people on the planet that call and champion people forward into the life they were fully destined for.
Already, we have launched micro gatherings of people that are invested in catching the vision of Collab.Church. We are blown away by what God is already doing here, and there's no earthly reason why it should be happening this way, so we know it's supernatural. We are completely convinced that as you take huge, godly steps of faith that may make no sense on the outside, that you will be amazed and so humbled as God will open up the hearts of people around you, and He will do what only He can do. And we believe it's just the beginning.
Miami is such a city of unique influence. And when I think about the city of Miami and the influence it has, and I begin to think about the church and how God desires to build the church in His name through influence, I can't help but see what God is desiring to do in this city, how He's wanting to raise this city up to be a beacon of light across the world to share His name and to build His church. And it's through that lens of perspective that I can truly say that the best is yet to come.